Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for once again joining me for tea time. Today we have a little bit of focus, and that is it. A little bit of zing. So good. I hope you're joining me with your cup of tea, cup of coffee, maybe something harder, as I always say. It's Friday, TGIF. I might do a live today. So if you see this, check it out. Maybe right around noon or so, maybe after lunch. Today, we're going to be talking about price hikes, and all of the camera manufacturers seem to be going up in their prices for their lenses, for their equipment, for their cameras, and whatnot. And today, we're only going to be talking about Canon and Nikon, but Sony and all the rest of them have been increasing their prices, and I think that they'll be increasing them sooner than later, as we see Nikon is as well as Canon. Now, Canon is doing this price increase kind of like under the table for the second time in the last 5 months. So this isn't something that is new. So we're going to get into this as well as Nikon in just a second. But before we do, I want to say that if you haven't downloaded any of my ebooks as of yet, go check them out. Go over to JCristina.com/books. Once again, JCristina.com/books. So these price hikes, like I said, 5 months ago, happened kind of on the down low. Canon raised almost all of their prices on all of their lenses and cameras and whatnot by a little bit. This time, they've done it again. A couple of days ago, they went up on a whole bunch of EF glass as well as RF glass. Some people are like, well, why would they be going up on EF glass? Aren't they just getting rid of it? Aren't they just doing away with DSLRs anyways? No, they're not. It's going to be a while before you see EF just disappear. There is a ton of EF glass out there. There is a ton of DSLRs out there that use the glass. There's a lot of film that's being done on EF glass that are being adapted to Reds, to ARRIs, and whatnot. So the question is, which lenses are going up and by how much? Well, what we found out was the Canon RF 24-105 f4 is going up $200 to $1,299. The Canon RF 70-200, this is the f4 version, is going up to $1,799. That is a $200 increase. Also, the Canon RF 100-500 f4 to 7.1 is going up $100 to $2,899. The RF 600mm f11 is going up also $100 to $799. We also have the 800mm f11 going up to $999, also $100. Now on the EF side, we see the EF 16-35 f4 going up $200 to $1,299. The EF 24-105 f4 is going up also $200 to $1,299. The 35mm prime 1.4 is going up $200 to $1,999, and the 70-200 f4 is going up to $1,499. Once again, an increase of $200. The 85mm 1.8 is going up $80 to $499, and finally, the 200-400mm f4 is going up to $11,999, which is an increase of $1,000. So we're seeing anywhere from 10% to 20% increase in price on all of these different lenses. Doesn't matter if it's an RF or an EF. Now, once again, we saw this 5 months ago. Now, Nikon is doing the exact same thing, but instead of laying it out piece by piece by piece and by how much, they're basically sent out a letter. This letter came from Nikon UK, and it went to their customers, basically telling them what is going to transpire. And I think that this is very, very telling. And I'm going to read it to you in its entirety because I want you guys to be the judge of what you think this all means. So it starts out by saying, "Dear Nikon customers, we would like to inform you that with effect from 1st April 2022, Nikon North Europe will be implementing a price increase on all imaging cameras and lenses. This will exclude sports optics, accessories, and certain new products such as the Z9. Following a period of severe disruption in global supply chain, we have experienced continued cost increases to component parts and logistic charges. Whilst we have explored all options to absorb these costs, to maintain production on these lines moving forward, we are regrettably having to increase prices. We appreciate that such adjustments present significant challenges for our retail partners and photographers, and assure you that we are not taking this decision lightly. Stock continues to remain in limited supply, and unfortunately, for orders placed from today, we do not expect the majority to be delivered before the price increases take effect. Remember that. That is important. To ensure that we are supporting you in a fair and equitable manner, the following processes will be applied. All stock on back order as of 31st January will be honored at the old pricing. Stock which is ordered from 1st February and invoiced before 31st March will be honored at the old price. New pricing will apply to all orders from 1st February that are invoiced on or after 1st April. In order to ensure a smooth transition, we will be implementing a new recommended price list as of 21st February. All recommended price and cost pricing details will be communicated to you by 15 February. Any orders placed from 1st February, which are still remaining on Nikon's system as of the 1st April, will be repriced automatically. Many thanks for your continued support. Your account managers will be working with you to ensure that you have all the necessary information. Yeah. So this is obviously Nikon over in the UK. This is happening globally. This is not just them. This is just a document leaked recently that shows what they're doing, and they're telling people exactly what they're doing. They're not doing it under the table. So kudos to Nikon. I think that is fantastic. Now, a couple of things I did find interesting here is, number one, they're not going to hike the price of the Z9. I think that's awesome. That's their brand new flagship. I'm glad that they're going to keep the price where it is. They are also excluding what they said was sports optics as well as accessories. So it's everything else. So your Z5, your Z50, your ZFC, your Z6, your Z7, on and on and on. They will all experience these price hikes. Period. Also, what I found interesting is that all orders that are coming to Nikon as of today forward, people will not see those products, those orders, until after April 1st. Now, that's 2 months away. Did I miss something here? That seems to be the case. Now, if I got it wrong, you let me know. So that means if you order something today, beginning of February, you're not going to get it until at least the beginning of April, a couple of months down the road. That just shows how taxed the supply chain is. That just shows that Nikon and a lot of other companies are just unable to produce the product or logistically get it out to the customers. It's really pretty bad. It is bad. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Well, I hope this information is helpful in any way. At least you know what is going on. Once again, don't think that Sony and Fuji and Panasonic are not increasing their prices, because they will. As soon as Canon does, and then Nikon does, and so on and so forth, they all see it happening with other manufacturers. They're going to be like, well, if they're raising their price, we might as well also. We see Canon increasing their prices for the second time in the last 5 months. And this time it's anywhere from 10 to 20%. So I'm going to venture to say the rest of them are going to do the same. And the same thing with Nikon. We don't know what the price hikes are going to be. And you probably won't know until the product is available, because if you go to B&H, all of Nikon product pretty much is on back order. So guys, I hope you've gotten something out of this video. If you have, please throw it a thumbs up. That would be very helpful. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, please consider doing so. And if you have, click this little button over here, right there, that little bell. So when I go live or when a new video comes out, you will be notified of it immediately. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools that I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me and my family. That's it, guys. I'm out of here for yet another vlog. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe, stay healthy. Love you all. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.